Happy Monday. It's Nicole here, and I am doing an illegal thing again. I'm driving, so I won't be making much eye contact with the camera. However, I didn't want to waste time to get this thought out. I'm working with a new business coach, and we are, discussing things with my business and keeping me on track in terms of what I do for my clients, how I deliver my services, how I create value upon value, how I get my clients to be successful and to get over their pain points, to get past the things that are keeping them from reaching their dreams. So I didn't want to wait to make this video about your mindset and about having a champion's mindset. I competed this weekend at a CrossFit competition this past Saturday, and people always, come up to me, the people from my CrossFit box, and also people from other boxes. They often come up to me and say, very encouraging things like, "Oh my God, you did so good. You're, such a badass. Wow, you're amazing, amazing." And it's really cool to get that feedback. But I also got a feedback from a local teammate of mine. Our box is like a family. So anyway, the comment got relayed to me as in I was much more reserved and not really crunk, although I still got those accolades of, oh my God, you did so good, blah, blah, blah. It's not that I'm so reserved because I get pumped up and excited or whatever. I also get nervous at competitions too. But for me, when it comes to getting prepared for a competition, there's a mindset. I call it a champion's mindset. And it's not necessarily a champion over anybody else, but more so myself. When I go into any situation where I am in a competitive atmosphere, I don't want to let myself down. I don't want to let my teammate down. I don't want to leave the floor thinking that I could have done anything better. Now, sometimes I do leave with the thought process of, oh, well, next time, this is what hurt me. So next time I'm going to focus on this skill or this conditioning or this strength or what have you, or even my recovery between WODs. Because if you've ever been to a CrossFit competition, typically you have 3, sometimes 4 workouts within one morning or one period of the day. So anyway, I may kind of sometimes call it getting in the zone. I also call it, I may say things like, not leaving anything undone. If you've ever been a competitor that had to perform, I was a gymnast and a cheerleader, and I've done dance things too. We say in fitness, leave it all out on the floor. And that's having that champion's mindset. The other part of that mindset too for me is I do not want to let my teammates down. I don't want to let my the box that I'm representing, the gym that I'm representing, the sponsors that have put their money behind me or given me free product, or the clients that I now am not being able to work with or spend that time with because I'm focusing on me, which is important too. Some of us work, and we don't focus on ourselves. But I want to make my clients proud too, because I want to give them something that's going to motivate them to move forward. So when you are embarking on any type of goal or any type of thing, you have to find something. And people might call it obsession. Oh, she's a beast in the gym. She's crazy. She's whatever. But I am doing my best not to leave anything unturned. It goes the same way when you are raising a child, when you are, starting a new career, trying to progress in your career, starting a business, same thing. And of course, I'm a fitness coach. This is weight loss. Like, for some reason, people lose that mentality. They don't apply that same mentality that they would on the grind for those other things as they would for their weight loss. And it's like, why? Your health should be your most important thing. If you were to get injured, or you were to get sick, gravely ill, or anything of that matter right now, the first thing your job or whatever is going to do, whatever you got going on, is that they're going to replace you, or somebody else is going to have to fill in the gap. And it's almost like we have this mentality of, oh, if we're not working 12 hours, if we take 1 hour to work out for ourselves, if we take a 30-minute break to have a freaking lunch, I can't tell you about the number of nurses and doctors. All they do all day is take care of people. They work 12-hour shifts. Even the ones that have their own practices go in and work, and then they take charts and things home with them, but they never put themselves first. And it's like, you will notice some doctors and nurses, of course, they're the worst patients, but they'll also be, out of shape. And it's like, how are you going to tell somebody that they need to lose 20 pounds to get off this kind of medication, and you're not mimicking it yourself? When you do find time to exercise and focus on having that me time, you have more energy. You have more confidence. You feel better about yourself. You can get up and be like ready to rock and roll with your day. So anyway, I want you, and I'm going to make some notes about this too, I want you to think about having a champion's mentality, like an Olympic gymnast, like, Michael Phelps, like, Usain Bolt, those type of athletes that you see and you admire. But like, if you just applied that mentality to your life, nobody's asking you to compete in the Olympics, but just imagine where you would get in a month, 3 months, 6 months, a year. You could reach that goal that you're trying to get to and be an example for your family, for your friends. You would feel so much better about yourself if you would just commit. So think about that. I'm going to do a couple more videos and talk about some practical things that I do in my life to be able to enjoy, but also reach those milestones and those points. I would never have gotten to where I am, or have been able to do the things that I've done as an ex-professional cheerleader traveling the world, as a current IFBB fitness pro, past the age of 40, still getting to travel the world and compete doing what I love. And now CrossFit, I have that added to the plate. So champions mentality. Think about what that means and how you can apply that to your life. Happy Monday.